Across our globe, there are locations that have been documented as energy vortices. These are areas around our planet where the energetic fields, the magnetic, gravitational, electrical, and sound fields are different than other areas on our planet. Different meaning stronger or concentrated. Now, these vortices are caused by what's going on inside the Earth and the Sun. This is why you see a higher number of vortices towards the equator than you do the cold, icy North and South poles. But the existence of an energy vortex is not so fascinating as to what you can do in one. First of all, folks, this has nothing to do with Satan the devil. Because I know people are going to be like, "This is Satan talk, man. You gotta wake up, man. All that energy tornado talk, that's Satan, man. Trying to control your mind. The demons, they're coming to get you." I know it. I know that's what people are going to do. So if you're one of those folks, please leave this video now. So, moving forward, what we have here are what I like to call hot spots around the Earth. Now, what people do is they go out and use instrumentation to detect variations in the energetic fields that I mentioned before. Some of you may be familiar with the term dowsing. This is where you take an object, such as a pendulum or rod, and use it as sort of a magnetic compass that can lead you or pull you towards the intense energetic fields. Over time, researchers discovered that not only could they detect these energy vortices, but they could detect the pathways or ley lines that connect one energy vortex to another. So begins the mapping. Understand that some people make it their life's work to map these lines and vortex locations, and many of these locations or sites you're already familiar with. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the Bermuda Triangle, Stonehenge, Easter Island, Mount Shasta, Washington, D.C., Sedona, Arizona, just to name a few. Scientists do not deny the energetic phenomena that is present at these sites, and it is apparent that ancient civilizations knew of these hotspots. However, they didn't need special instrumentation to locate them. They could feel them. Today, due to the constant bombardment of electromagnetic chaos, we have grown energetically insensitive. The majority of us are numb to these energy fields, so much so that when some people use an EMF protection device to neutralize the electromagnetic chaos around them, they actually go through electromagnetic chaos withdrawal. They actually feel sick or fatigued because they are neutralizing that energy for the first time. Once they get past these withdrawal symptoms, their energetic sensitivities come back. Remember, ancient folks didn't have satellites and power plants and televisions and radios and iPhones and all these things that disrupt the vibrations of our bodies. So, the existence of these energy vortices is a fact, not a theory. You can go to places like Sedona, Arizona, and if you're sensitive enough, you can feel the change in energy. Not only that, but you can see evidence of it as the plant life and trees grow in this vortex twisting pattern. By the way, speaking of Sedona, this is going to sound crazy, but there's a place called Bell Rock, Sedona, Arizona. Now this is a large mountain-like rock that has a very interesting shape. In fact, there are other rocks around the world that have a similar shape. And one of the theories is that these enormous rock formations are actually ancient petrified tree stumps. I kid you not. But that's a topic for another video. So, knowing that these energy clusters exist, the theories come from how they are used. Now, this is where it gets controversial for people because I believe that there is a broad range of uses for these hotspots, ranging from good to straight up evil. All human beings have done is discovered that they can use these hotspots as energetic amplifiers. For example, some tourists visit the Sedona area and use the hotspots there to rejuvenate, to meditate, and to actually help heal themselves of certain ailments. And the science backs this up. And then we have the scientists like at CERN who use these hotspots to help them run their machines. They do it for money, they do it for power. Now at the extreme end, we have people like the ancient Mayans with their daily human sacrifice. You know what? Remember when I said that Satan has nothing to do with these energy vortices? Well, I lied. But the reason I said that is because the devil isn't using these hotspots as portals to get to us. Humans are trying to use these hotspots as portals to get to him or whatever god or demon they worship. Human beings come up with these rituals. Human beings are the ones hungry for knowledge. They are the ones hungry for special powers. Human beings are the ones who engage in witchcraft, trying to become gods. And who said that all these rituals and portal making even worked at all? People are crazy. I keep telling folks, the devil is already here. He owns this, all of it. All the buildings, all the governments, all the corporations, all of it. It was given to him. Now, he doesn't own the earth, of course, or us, just the system in which we live. What do you think he's sitting there going,
"Oh man, I wish some humans would open up a portal so me and my minions can wreak havoc on the earth once again, ha ha ha."
Are you kidding me? As if the world isn't already in chaos, and has been since the Great Flood and before that. My advice to you folks is, if you go and look at the energy vortex maps and look closer into this subject, just leave the spirituality part out of it. For the time being. It's all interesting, but it's just going to confuse you when you're busy looking for facts.